Good morning, Facebook. Thank y'all for joining me this morning for whoever catches the replay. And what I'm going to be doing is talking about time management. And right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a moment to jot down some things so I don't get off topic because sometimes I could ramble a little bit. So right now, I'm going to take a moment and to allow others to come in while I jot down some things. Got to make sure my math is mathing. Okay. Because sometimes it don't add up. So before I get to speaking, let me make sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is talk a little bit about time management. Oftentimes, we say we don't have enough time in the day to complete a task or to just do whatever we decide to do. We are so we're so crowded or bombarded with so many different things within the day that we're unable to finish certain tasks that we desire. We don't have time for ourselves. So I'm going to break down the 24 hours. Scientists or doctors would say that the human body needs 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So getting our rest, the 8 hours, let's just say 8 hours, a full 8 hours to give your body time to rebuild itself, to give itself rest, to give itself fuel to start the next task. The next 8 hours, the next 8 hours, which is 16 hours, you could be working an 8-hour shift, or you could be working your business, whatever type of work that is going to bring income into your home to be able to function or to help your house run smooth. Because it is really a sensitive topic. No one likes to talk about money. Well, in order to live in this world, you have to have money. So we cannot overlook money. A lot of people run from the topic money. Everything is not about money. No, it's not. But you have to be able to survive. You have to have lights on in your house. You have to have running water, electricity. You have to have food on your table and clothes on your back, shoes on your feet. You need money to be able to survive in this world. So the next 8 hours after refueling your body, you need some type of gig, side gig, job, um, or even a business. You have to have that. You have to have some type of income in order for you to survive in this world that is steady growing. Not is it only steady growing, bills are steady going up, up, and up. So we have to have some type of income, period. The last 8 hours, you can either use some of those hours, which it sums it up to the 24 hours. And I'm breaking it down in 3 increments of 8. The last 8 hours, you could sow some of those hours into fueling your business. You can sow some of those 8 hours into getting more sleep. Or you can take those 8 hours and enjoy yourself. Take yourself out to dinner. Do something fun for yourself. Go on a vacation. Something with those 8 hours. And what I'm saying is, just like how a job gives you time off for vacation, what you can do is you can do that for yourself as well. You can use some of those 8 hours and apply them to your next vacation. Also, we always think that going on a long vacation will satisfy us. Sometimes we could go on a small mini trip. We could go, let's just say we could go to the spa, because a lot of the times we can work, and we'll tire ourselves out just because all we're doing is working. So that's why it's really, really, really critical to use those 8 hours into giving yourself some happiness. Going to the spa, going to the nail shop, going to the gym, whatever makes you happy. Your mind does not know that it's not a full vacation. Your mind knows that it is happiness. It is bringing your body peace. If it's just going to the movies, whatever you need to do to satisfy you, to make sure that you're able to get up and do it all over again and not burn yourself out, not tire yourself out, not making yourself want to give up, do that. Also, as I go back to the second part of the 8 hours, which is considered the 16 hours, if you're in school, that is considered your work. So, and most of the time, when someone is going to college or going to school, you'll be paid to go to school. Oftentimes we think that it's just loans, but the government will pay you to go to school if you keep your grades up. So school is considered a job. They pay you for your hard work. So also, with that being said, going to the third 8 hours, which is the 24 hours, take time for yourself. Make sure that you have some type of peace and happiness to help you fuel yourself to start all over again, to refresh yourself. Because just like a job, going to school can make you tired. It can make you tired. Sometimes it make you want to give up, because it seems like day in, day out, I'm doing the same thing over and over, and there's no satisfaction for me. So within those last 8 hours, take time for yourself. Going back to the first 8 hours, Make sure that you are getting the proper sleep that you need. Because if you're not getting the proper sleep that you need, you're not able to do any of the rest. You're not able to you're not able to put in your work, whether that's school, whether that's work, whether that's working for a company, or whether that's working your own business. And if you don't have enough sleep, that's the first step. If you don't have enough sleep, then you're not going to be able to perform like you should. And if you're not able to perform like you should, then the last 8 hours, you have no space for fun. Why? Because you're not able to perform like you should. So with that being said, let's get out of the mindset that there's not enough hours in a day, because God has given us enough hours in a day to do whatever we need to do. If he can build this world in a day, each day step by step, then we can do what we need to do within a day as well. So with that being said, peace out. Hopefully this helps somebody. It's definitely going to help me now, and even looking, if God say the same, even looking toward my future, it's going to help me. So simple steps like this, simple conversations, or whatever have you would call this, is very meaningful. So with that being said, peace out, much love, until the next video or live stream.